The University of Arizona provides unparalleled opportunities to other institutions across the country in the sense of what our university values in terms of student voice and student involvement and input.
Your college experience isn't just about what you do in the classroom, but it's really about how you get involved on campus. Think about what you're passionate about, what you care about.
I had done well in high school. You know, I was valedictorian, a three-sport varsity athlete, things were going well, and now I recognize none of that mattered. I had to set a new mark here in college.
College is more than just classes. It's about getting to know people, getting to grow and develop.
The abilities that they give our students and the opportunities that they give our students. I never thought that I'd be able to, go speak at the state legislature on behalf of my university.
Do not question the power of the student voice.
There's three things that I actually tell freshmen in my job. The three things that I tell them is to get involved in a professional outlet, something that's going to help you with your decision of what you want to do after college, because that way you're able to shadow professionals and understand what your career path is a little more.
One of my advisors suggested that I look into the biochemistry club because I was a biochemistry major.
The University of Arizona has a lot of really good independent research opportunities. There's a ton of research labs with tons of different subjects.
The second thing is to find a social outlet. Find a club that, whether it's music or intramural sports, is just something that's completely a release, because if you do college right, you do need that social outlet.
I was a member of French club and the rock climbing club, cliffhangers, and chemistry club, which is so much fun.
U of A has granted me so many opportunities to meet so many different people. I have friendships and relationships that I know will last for a lifetime.
The third thing is to never miss a game, because the Wildcat spirit is something you kind of have to discover.
I had shoulder surgery 2 months into my freshman year, and I was a little distraught and I didn't know what to do with myself, but it actually ended up being one of the best things that's happened to me here, because it opened up my eyes to see that there were things other than swimming that I should get involved in.
More than anything, it's opened my eyes to how many opportunities there are.
I'm a College of Science ambassador, and so I have a lot of exposure with incoming freshmen. And one thing that I always tell them is not to rest in the laurels of their past success that have brought them to this place, but rather challenge yourself each day to stretch the boundaries of your potential.
So somebody recently told me an incredible analogy, and that was that the University of Arizona offers a buffet of opportunities, but they don't offer room service. Meaning that there's a ton of different ways to get involved out there, but you have to go out and seek it, because they often don't come out and find you.
CSIL, Center for Student Involvement and Leadership, and ASUAs, the Associated Students of the University of Arizona. They're essentially your channels for involvement on campus, your channels to actually affect change on campus and to really become an integrated member of the community.
Running the daily Wildcat has been the most challenging, biggest learning experience of my 5 years here. So now, looking at my resume, it's like I have everything that I could hope for and beyond.
When I was on the interview trails, it was interesting because in these interviews, they didn't ask me, what was your GPA? It's like they had that all on paper. What they asked me about are the things that I was involved in.
60% of what I've learned during my time at the University of Arizona has come from my extracurricular activities.
I've been able to put into practice what I've learned in class.
I feel like college is definitely a time where you need to explore your interests. When later in life are you going to be able to join all these different clubs and do things that you love?
When you start out in your college career, you're here for 4 or 5 years. You think that's plenty of time. You can, say, oh, I'm only a freshman, I can get involved later, I can start doing stuff later. But your time here goes by a lot faster than you would think.
It's the quality and breadth, I think, of my experiences that really have allowed me to flourish here and set me apart.
I came to college to grow as a student, and what I didn't realize was how much I was going to grow as a person.
Getting involved was how I survived college, and definitely what is going to make me successful after.
So this experience is really yours to make what you can of it.
There's lots of great opportunities. All you have to do is get it.
I was very impressed and really surprised by the faculty here and how willing they are to take you under their wing.
They just believe in the power of student involvement and the student voice, and it's those people and it's that culture that is the University of Arizona that hands down has been the best part of the experience.
Meet everyone you can, because everyone has something new to offer you.
Get a great mentor on campus, somebody that can direct you in the right way so that you can find those opportunities.
They're out there. Sometimes they're kind of hiding, but they're out there.
Don't stay in your comfort zone. Try to get involved in as many things as possible without getting over-involved.
Try everything out that you can. Don't be afraid of anything. Be willing to speak up and to introduce yourself.
Try new things and get out there.
Just don't waste your freshman year. It's just as important as your other 3 years.
Don't limit yourself. Don't think because I'm only good at something, I should stay only involved in those things.
Don't be afraid. Whatever you do, do it with passion.
Start early, make the most of it, and you'll be amazed by how much you can achieve here.
There's this quote by Harold Whitman that says, don't ask yourself what the world needs, but ask yourself what makes you come alive, because what the world needs are people who come alive.
Wow.